welcome back to Hike Oregon. This is going to be a 3-part series called Pandemic Hiking. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about how you can prep for the upcoming hiking and backpacking season during this unfortunate quarantine and hiking downtime. If you are new here, welcome. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs, as well as gear reviews and general tips and tricks videos. So if you enjoy content like that, make sure to hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time I put out a new video. And if you would like weekly content from me, make sure to support me over on Patreon. For just a $1 pledge, you will get 2 to 3 extra videos a month. So as this video goes up, we are still in quarantine. There are stay-at-home orders still in place, and much of the trails, state parks, national parks are still closed down. So unfortunately, this does mean downtime when it comes to hiking. However, we can utilize this downtime to make sure that when the stay-at-home order does get lifted and that we can go out and travel and hike and backpack again, so that we are totally prepared and ready to hit the trails. So this whole video is going to be about prepping. Number 1, get yourself ready with a COVID kit. I will talk about it more in the next video, but I feel like everyone right now should have these certain things in a kit that you carry with you to every trailhead. In your COVID kit, you should be carrying hand sanitizer, rubber gloves, trash bags, Lysol wipes. If you can't find the wipe, get some disinfectant spray and paper towels. That is going to be your COVID kit. Make sure to have that in your car at all times. I'm pretty sure by now most of us already do that, but it will be really important to take that with you to a trailhead. Number 2, prepping your body and mind for future hikes. We don't know when the trails are going to reopen. We don't know when we're going to get the okay to go hiking and backpacking again. It could be next week, it could be next month. We just don't know. I know many of us are kind of taking this downtime and relaxing and maybe eating a little bit more and just kind of taking it easy, which is all fine and dandy. However, once the trails reopen, you're gonna feel kind of sluggish. So it is important right now to make sure to continue or start a workout routine. You know, even if it's just 30 minutes a day, that's what I do. I just do 30-minute workouts here at home. I mix it up every day, a little bit of weights, cardio, body weight stuff, and that will keep you in shape for hiking. Also, just walking around your neighborhood. Get that backpacking pack on, walk a couple miles around your neighborhood. Especially if you live somewhere with hills, that's gonna be really great training. Maybe you have a treadmill at home, put that pack on, watch some hiking YouTube videos, and just visualize yourself out in nature hiking. You know, you can set the incline on a treadmill, pretend you're, you know, going up South Sister or hiking the PCT or something like that. That's going to be really important for your body to stay healthy and fit, and whenever those trails reopen, you will be ready to go. Another thing you can do is expand your knowledge base. Get on YouTube, get online, learn about local plants, local animals, maybe some edible plants, so that next time you hit the trail, you are a wealth of knowledge and all your friends are gonna be like, oh my gosh, you suddenly know about all these cool edible plants. Maybe look up birds. I know in my backyard we have a ton of birds. I don't know what kind they are. It would be really cool to start learning about birds and animals. That will definitely help your mind stay focused on nature. It definitely helps you not get so down and depressed. Another thing we should all be doing right now is getting all of our backpacking gear out as soon as the trails reopen. It is definitely late spring, early summer backpacking season, so get all that gear out of the closet, get it aired out, maybe wash your sleeping bag if you didn't wash it last season. Make sure to get it prepped with permethrin for ticks and mosquitoes. Make sure all your gear is still working. Make sure there's no holes in your tent. Set it up in the backyard, maybe even camp in your backyard one night and just make sure all your gear is good. Make sure there's no holes in your blow up sleeping pad. Make sure your stove works. All of that stuff is really fun to do. And by the time the trails reopen, your backpack is gonna be sitting right there and ready to go. And you will be confident and know that all your gear works great and you can just go hit the trail. And then number 3, when it comes to prepping, is of course doing your trail research. Get out those hiking books, get out those maps. Make a list of all of the hikes you want to do, all of the backpacking trips you want to do. Research them. Prep your backpacking trip itinerary. Look on the map, see where you're gonna sleep every night. Maybe even prep some trail food. Just make a hiking bucket list. All of those things are so fun and so exciting and something that we don't generally have a lot of time for. We don't usually sit down and just pore over maps and guidebooks because it does take a long time. But right now we have all of that leisure time and it is just so fun. You could spend hours doing that. I know a lot of my friends have been purchasing hiking guidebooks off of Amazon or my website. My guidebook is still for sale on my website. Purchasing maps and really getting ready for when the trails reopen. Of course, there's my awesome book, 52 Hikes for 52 Weeks. This is organized by season, so by the time the trails reopen, you'll likely look into May and see what trail to hike. Another really awesome book is Off the Beaten Trail by Matt Reeder. This is actually something that everyone in the Pacific Northwest should own, especially once the trails reopen. A lot of the popular trails are going to be hit hard. Social distancing will still be in place even when trails do reopen, and it will be important to maintain that 6-foot distance. So Off the Beaten Trail is going to be your guidebook to maintaining that social distancing, because these are hikes that are lesser known, not as popular, but awesome little hidden gems. And of course, any guidebook by William Sullivan is going to be awesome. There are 100 hikes that he writes about, like this here. And then there are 100 more hikes in the back where he just has a small description and the directions. The ones in the back are those hidden gems, again, less known about, less popular, and usually some of my favorite hikes. I will, of course, link all of those books below. Of course, you can always check out my website, hikeoregon.net, and there are tons of hikes and more being added actually every single day. And that's really going to be a great resource for you when researching hikes here in Oregon. So this was just part 1 of Pandemic Hiking 101. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the reality of hiking after COVID and some of the things that are going to come with that. So thank you so much for watching this quick video. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. Stay tuned for part 2. If you don't already, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. That's where I post pictures of all of my recent hiking adventures. And if you are interested in hiking and backpacking here in this lovely state of Oregon, check out my website, hikeoregon.net, and you'll find tons of information there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.